Hey, all you cool 7th grade cats and kittens. How have you been today? I hope you got out and enjoyed some of this sunshine. This evening, I want to go over the practice sheet that you were supposed to work on today. So, here you see are the answers, but let me go over them. So, you had copper, and copper is a metal. Oxygen is a nonmetal. Boron, it's a metalloid. It's kind of in between metals and nonmetals. Potassium, it's over on the left-hand side, so that means it's a metal. Silicon, that's a metalloid. Helium, that's a nonmetal. Aluminum is a metal. Hydrogen, that's another nonmetal. So even though we usually see it on the left-hand side, remember it's all the way at the top, and hydrogen is kind of special. It's kind of by itself. So that is still considered a nonmetal, even though it's on the other side. Calcium is a metal, and polonium is a metalloid. So now I want to go over the 4 physical properties, just some of the physical properties, I should say, of metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Now, some of you have already handed this in, and you accidentally gave me examples of metals and nonmetals and metalloids. So you can fix this and make sure that you study this, the correct answer. So here are some physical properties of metals. In other words, what do you expect metals to look like no matter what kind of metal it is? Well, in nature, they're going to be shiny when you find them. They conduct electricity very well. They are solid, and they are malleable. Well, what does that mean? That just means we can smash them pretty easily and make them flat. So gold, silver, aluminum, all of these things that you think about as metals, they are easily smashed, like with a hammer. Nonmetals, well, they're kind of like the opposite. So they're not very shiny. They're very dull, and sometimes you find them as gases, so there's no luster at all. Which brings us to the second one. They can be gases. They do not conduct electricity. And if they are found in a solid form, they break very easily. All right, so they're considered brittle. So there are 4 different physical properties for metals and nonmetals. But for metalloids, I just want you to think about 2 things. Metalloids can have characteristics of both metals and nonmetals. So they can be a little bit of each. And also, they can be used to conduct electricity, but they don't really do it very well. So let's say that we used, what was one of our metalloids? Let's say that we used polonium and copper. Let's say that we used copper wires to light up a light bulb and then a polonium wire to light up a light bulb. The copper wire would make the light very, very bright. And polonium, the light would still light up, but it would be very dim. So it still conducts it, but a metalloid doesn't conduct it very well. Okay? Now, if you look on Google Classroom, you will also see that I've given you an Earth Day project. And I want you to take your time, and I think it says it's due on Wednesday, but you can actually hand it in by the end of the week on Friday. And I put some links up for you on Google Classroom to give you all kinds of different ideas, but just use your strengths. So if you're somebody who draws really, really well, maybe you want to make a flyer or a poster, or it's just whatever you have at your house. If you're really good at computer design, maybe you want to do some kind of artwork for Earth Day. Remember, this is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, and that happens on Wednesday, April 22nd. Just look at your assignment, and I'd like for you to do that the next couple of days. You will also see that I'd like for you to read the last section of the chapter that we're on. So read section 3 between now and Wednesday as well. I will put these instructions on Google Classroom. And if you guys have any questions, please email me. All right? Well, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye.